Shalawam, shalawam. Shalawam, shalawam. Gonna begin momentarily. Quick, get this Palo Santo burning. Alright. Shalawam, shalawam. We're gonna be in the book of Zechariah today. Okay. Give about a minute or two for brothers to get up in. Share the live out real quick. Alright, let's get into it, man. First and foremost, all praises be to Yahawah. Why Yahawashi? Double honors to the apostles, elders, bishops of the great millstone that rule well and teach well and sincerity taught us this truth. Shalawam to the Lord's hopeful elect, 144,000 men, as well as 1/3 men, women, and children, maintaining yourself, keeping the laws, commandments, and statutes to your best of your ability. This lesson is brought to you in the spirit and power of Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Kadash. It's your brother Yaramya Kazak, back with hopefully another edifying lesson. All right. I suggest any new listeners, anybody new to this coming in right now, take notes. You're going to be going into a couple scriptures, that's going to actually show you how the kingdom is going to be, okay? And, it ain't going to be no play. It's going to be order, decency, and correction. But it's also going to be a great place, right? But we're going to also talk about who will rule the kingdom, okay? So I want to call this one No Other Option. No other option. You have no other option except Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. So get that in your mindset. No other option. Now, we're going to start at Zechariah, the 14th chapter. And I want to start around 6th verse. 6th verse. And it shall come to pass in that day that the light shall not be clear nor dark, but it shall be one day which shall be known to Yahawah, not day nor night, but it shall come to pass that at evening time it shall be light. And it shall be in that day that living waters shall go out from Jerusalem, half of them towards the former sea, and half of them towards the hinder sea. In summer and in winter shall it be. And these seas are what? People. All right. When the scriptures talk about sea, it's talking about people. And that living water is speaking about the Holy Spirit, speaking about wisdom, understanding, going out to the people. Okay? And Yahawah shall be king, and yet this is Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, because Yahawashi will be ruling this kingdom. Okay? Shall be king over all the earth. In that day shall there be one Lord, and his name one. All the land shall be turned as a plain from Geba to Rimmon, south of Jerusalem. And it shall be lifted up and inhabited in her place, from Benjamin's gate unto the place of the first gate unto the corner gate, and from the tower of Hananel unto the king's wine presses. And men shall dwell in it, and there shall be no more utter destruction, but Jerusalem shall be safely inhabited. So this is also letting you know that the people in Israel right now that dwell in Jerusalem right now, how could they be the people if it's not peace in that land? Okay, when the Israelites come back to their land, it shall be no more war. It shall be no more fighting. You shouldn't have to be attacking Gaza or attacking the Assyrians or attacking Iran. This should not be taking place. So you are clearly not the people. The prophecy speaks about the people come into the land and no more war, no more hunger, no more thirst. Those people still eat and drink. So you have to go back to the scriptures. And if you want to deny the scriptures, then you're denying Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. Point blank, period, man. You're going to feel it. Okay? Let's read verse 11 again. And men shall dwell in it, and there shall be no more utter destruction, but Jerusalem shall be safely inhabited. Those people are not safely inhabited right now. And this shall be the plague wherewith Yahawah will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. Now this is speaking about nuclear warfare. All right, this is what's going to happen to everybody that fought against Jerusalem. All right, and really meaning Israelites, Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Everybody that denied Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, you came at the Lord, you gathered up to fight. All right, especially if you being in America, you will feel a nuke. Okay, if Yahawah is preserving you for that judgment, for that destruction. Now, Russia's going to get it. All right, most likely China, most likely North Korea, most likely, any country that launches a nuke, America is going to strike back because they have bases all over the planet. This is the wicked that rule right now. So if you send a nuke at their country, what are they going to do? You can destroy their country, but they're still going to hit you with submarines that have nukes, with other bases that have nukes. They're not going to play around. It's going to be all out, total chaos, total war. And that's how it's supposed to be in these last days. These are arrows, man. All right? And Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi has set it up to be like that. Verse 13, and it shall come to pass in that day, a great tumult from Yahawah shall be among them, and they shall lay hold every one on the hand of his neighbor, and his hand shall rise up against the hand of his neighbor. Civil war, fighting. All right? This is what's taking place. It's a civil war brewing in America, and if you want to continuously deny it, then you must be living under a rock, man. Like Gary the Snail off SpongeBob, man. All right? This is where you at, under a rock. You can't clearly see what's going on. If you check the news every day, you see the U.S. is fighting Yemen. You see Israel has broke their peace treaty. They just made it. How you break a peace treaty that fast? And they're attacking Gaza again. You see Hamas is fighting. You see these usual suspects are in the mix. Now the U.S. under DJT is heavy in the so-called Middle East now. So it's only going to pick up, only going to enlarge, because Yahawah is gathering the whore over there and gathering all these other nations to fight her. All right? This is not going to die down, man. Okay? And you people, I know you people will be like, well, they're always fighting over there. It never happens. This time it's going to happen. This time, WW3, it's going to happen. All right? It's not no, nah. This is it, man. If you know how to read the scriptures. Okay? Verse 14. And Judah, Yahawah also shall fight at Jerusalem, and the wealth of all the heathen round about shall be gathered together, gold and silver and apparel in great abundance. And so shall be the plague of the horse, of the mule, of the camel, and of the ass, and of all the beasts that shall be in their tents as this plague. 16. And it shall come to pass that every one that is left of all the nations, everybody that survived the nukes, all right, if you survive the nukes, what's going to happen to you? You're going into servitude. If your nation just so didn't get hit with a nuke, or somehow you managed to get into a bunker, right, and you survived, guess what? Those hunters, those fishers, which is the brothers right now, all right, several brothers that's in the comment board, we are going to be turned into hunters, and we're going to come get you out of those bunkers. We're going to come get you from your place, and chains will be placed upon you. You will have to serve. You will be under subjection. You will have to listen and obey. Authority will be placed in these men's hands to rule over you that survived the nukes, that survived World War III. So it ain't no peace after this war. This is the last war ever on this planet, man. Because the true Israelites will be back in their land. It will be no more war. It will be order. All right? So don't think about that. those people in the land, all they do is, ever since they got there in 1948, they have fought. They have fought, and been a pest and an annoyance to everybody in that region. Okay? So verse 16 again. And it shall come to pass that everyone that is left of all the nations which came after Jerusalem shall even go up from year to year to worship the King, Yahawah of hosts, and to keep the Feast of Tabernacles. And once again, it's Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, because Yahawashi is going to be there. All right? All power has been given over to our King. Power of rulership, power of salvation, power of destruction, power to take revenge, vengeance. Because vengeance is in the hand of the Lord, right? Yahawah. So if all power have been given over, vengeance is in the hand of Yahawashi now. So that's a beautiful thing. That's why our power is coming back. You know, Yahawashi is coming back through the strength and power of Yahawah to judge and bring destruction to this place and ultimately bring an order. Verse 17, and it shall be that whoso will not come up of all the families of the earth unto Jerusalem to worship the King, Yahawashi, even upon them shall be no rain. And I'm going to just say Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi of hosts. Even upon them shall be no rain. So if it's no rain, your crop's not going to grow. You're not going to be profitable. You're not going to be able to survive. It's going to be famine in your land. This was shown in the book of Kings when Elijah commanded it not to rain, right? So what was it, for about 3 years, I believe? So that was a plague. It commanded it not to rain. This is the power that the brothers will have, man. We don't want it to rain in your area. It's not going to rain in your area. You're not serving Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi properly, correctly. It's not going to rain in your area. You're going to feel it. You are going to feel it. We will have power over the weather. Just how Esau has power over the weather right now with HAARP system and Mount Weather and, you know, all these type of technologies that they have been given, all right, through the strength and power of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, they have been shown how to create and manipulate earthquakes, tornadoes, hurricanes. Oh, you think this little caveman created all that on his own? No, it has been put in his mind to go and figure this technology out. Okay, so they have the power to create clouds. They show you in all of these videos, cloud seeding and creating clouds from the ground and watching them go into the air. They do all of this. We will have that power, but we don't need no physical, carnal means of it. Just spiritually. We want to make it rain. Rain. This is power over the elements. And for you people that don't believe, read Philippians the 3rd chapter, 20 and 21. We will have our vile body will be changed, and we will have that body that Yahawashi has to be able to control the elements. What's an element? Everything right now. My body full of elements. Hair, skin, teeth. These are elements. Everything that you see is an element. This book, elements. Everything is created of elements. So we will have control over everything. This is what Jake can't get through their head. You don't know what type of power you will have. By denying the scriptures, you are denying your inheritance. All right? We are God. We will be gods upon, and we are gods. We are just in a low state. All right? You will be back. You will be in a higher state than anybody else on this planet. But you want to deny that and say that the white man wrote the Bible, the YT man wrote the Bible. When the Bible is full of our people and the characteristics is our people. Stiff, stubborn, stiff-necked, you know. But then full of great glory and full of great praise and full of great honor and respect and loyalty and brotherhood and all this type of stuff, man. These are the Israelites. All right. Once again, let's read it again. Verse 17. And it shall be, and this is Zechariah 14:17. And it shall be that whoso will not come up of all the families, everybody on the earth, of the earth unto Jerusalem to worship the King, Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi of hosts, even upon them shall be no rain. And if the family of Egypt go not up and come not, that have no rain, there shall be the plague wherewith Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi will smite the heathen that come not to keep the feast of tabernacles. So you have to keep the laws and commandments and statutes in the kingdom. You will have to. How? You will be taught them. Right now, you want to fake keep the laws, commandments, and statutes. You want to say that, whatever type of way. But in the kingdom, you will have discipline and understanding to keep it. And if you don't, you will fear the wrath of Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, and his men that he has raised up. You will fear Israelite men. And you will fear Israelite women. You will fear Israelite babies, man. All right? If they are Israelite, you will bow down and kiss their feet. All right? That's when that will happen. Not now, but then you will bow down. Every time an Israelite comes around, you will bow down. It better be a parade. You better be throwing roses and shit. That's what we want, man. All right? Because that's when we get our praise. Not now. You don't glorify yourself right now. For any Israelite that think you're supposed to lift yourself up right now. No. You are in the wrong type of spirit, man. Okay? In the kingdom. If you so happen to be of that number, you will get your praise. You will get your glory. All that you seek for. A righteous reward. You don't want a righteous reward in a vile body. A vile vessel. What's the point of that? So you look at these guys uplifting themselves with the AI, making themselves look like Superman, Clark Kent with the capes. And y'all know who we talking about. Okay? These guys want that reward right now in a vile body, which they can't even control. All right? You got demons jumping on you. Got you doing stuff that's inhumane and inappropriate and very perverse. But you want that reward right now. You want to be the man right now. All right? Lose that mindset. Get in this mindset of being amongst the body and supporting the body in whatever best possible role that you can. All right? Verse 19. This shall be the punishment of Egypt, and the punishment of all nations that come not up to keep the feast of tabernacles. In that day shall there be upon the hells of the horses holiness unto the Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. And the pots in Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi's house shall be like the bowls before the altar. Yea, every pot in Jerusalem and in Judah shall be holiness unto Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi of hosts, and all they that sacrifice shall come and take of them, and see if therein, and that day there shall be no more the Canaanite in the house of Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi of hosts. So understanding that these nations, you have to get in order. All right? I want to take that and go to Amos, the 5th chapter, because it was speaking of the day of the Lord, how that plague will come upon this earth. But then afterwards, it's going to be what? Great rulership. It's going to be order. It's going to be, decency. It's going to be a real sense of rulership. This planet has not seen real rulership since King Solomon. If we want to be honest. All right, maybe under the Byzantine Empire, but we was off in that situation. So we haven't really seen true rulership the way that Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi wants it since King Solomon and King David. All right. 1 second, man. I got to find Amos. Right here. Come here, Amos. Come on. All right. And I'm gonna start at 5. Okay. It's a lot in here I like. I'm gonna start at 5. No, I'm gonna start at 4. Amos 5 and 4. For thus saith Yahawah unto the house of Israel, seek ye me, and ye shall live. So how do you seek Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi? By keeping the laws, commandments, and statutes. That's how you love him, according to 1 John 5th chapter 3rd verse. That's how you love him. You say you love him, well, love him. Do what he says. Do what is right. As he said to Cain, just give the right reward. Loosely quoted, just give the right reward and you should be good. You don't have to worry about anything else. I get that. Revelations 15 and 4. Okay? So it's like, if you do what's right, it's not going to be nothing on your conscience where you sitting back like, oh man, I hope your Lord don't judge me. I hope, it's some brothers that's living like that. And then when it comes down, they crying on camera. A grown man should not be crying on camera. Not saying that we don't cry. Yeah, man, we cry. But not on camera, bro. I have a sense of, that's weird. Okay? So, Revelations 15 and 4 coming from the brother Kakuma. Who shall not fear thee, O Yahawah, and glorify thy name? For thou only art holy, for all nations shall come and worship before thee, for thy judgments are made manifest. And for you Old Testament only, this is speaking about Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, because Yahawashi is made holy now. He has a holy body, a Kadash body set apart. No sin is in that body that he's in right now. So understanding that. So he is also in that position, which you can't understand. He was prophesied in Isaiah, the 11th chapter, Micah, the 5th chapter, Genesis, the 49th chapter, Exodus, the 23rd chapter, all right? Deuteronomy, the 18th chapter. He's prophesied so many times in the Old Testament, but you continuously deny him. Psalms, the 2nd chapter. Like, what more do you need? You hate the Son. Joshua, the 5th chapter. What more do you need? Bow down and worship him, man. Take your shoes off. This is holy ground. Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. You are not going to make it back to the Father in the way that you depict, in the way that your little simple mind then came up with. Oh, yeah, we Old Testament only. Yeah, well, sacrifice some lambs and goats, bro. Try to get back. Sacrifice some lambs and goats and see how that work out for you. All right? That's for anybody that's in that category that's Old Testament only, Torah only, you G-Will and affiliates. You type of guys, man. All right? You guys are embarrassing to the nation of Israel because you teach improperly and you deny the prophets. You are the type of men that most likely unalived the prophets back in the day because you didn't believe. You thought Moses was the only one. That's crazy. Okay, so let's keep going. Let's go back. Amos 5:5. But seek not Bethel, nor enter into Gilgad, and pass not to Beersheba, for Gilgad shall surely go into captivity, and Bethel shall come to naught. Seek Yahawah, and ye shall live, lest he break out like fire in the house of Joseph, and devour it. And there shall be none to quench it in Bethel. And we know Yahawah does not change, so the sons of Jacob are not consumed. So he has made a covenant with us. He has promised us, and he has sent Yahawashi as a mediator to bring us into that new covenant, to give us a better found life. What was it? What they say in like games? Dang, it's like a statue of life or something will be, you know, it's basically the environment will be far better in the kingdom. Look at that Proverbs 29:2 real quick. Okay? Because what we have now is not that, bro. We don't have a great life. Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. We are going to rejoice because Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi is back in the rulership. All right? You got to understand that. Okay? Nobody believes in Jesus. Don't come in here assuming making an ass of yourself. Okay? Nobody believes in Jesus. The letter J was created in 1524. You want to know what I believe in? Listen. Take time and listen. A wise man becomes wise through patience and endurance, through going through lessons, through listening, using his ears. You got 2 ears, 1 mouth. Don't use the mouth that much. Use the ears more. Use the eyes more. Okay? And I promise you, you'll learn way more than like that. You'll learn way more like that, man. Okay? Let's keep it going. Verse 6, once again, seek Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, and ye shall live, lest he break out like fire in the house of Joseph and devour it. And there shall be none to quench it in Bethel. Ye who turn judgment to wormwood and leave off righteousness in the earth. Seek him that maketh the 7 stars and Orion, and turneth the shadow of death into the morning, and maketh the day dark with night, that calleth for the waters of the sea, and poureth them out upon the face of the earth. Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi is his name. And once again, Yahawashi created all things through the strength and power of Yahawah. You can find this in Colossians, the 1st chapter. Okay, so Yahawashi created you. He created every spirit, man, except himself. He is the Alpha. He is the first begotten, the first creation of Yahawah, right? And he created everything through the strength and power of Yahawah. When you understand the scriptures, Genesis, the 1st chapter, hits a little bit different. Understanding that that's Yahawashi and the Halalyam. All right, the angels, the rulers, the judges, the 144,000. the men ordained from the foundation of the earth. Verse 9, Amos 3, 5 and 9. That strengtheneth the spoiled against the strong, so that the spoil shall come against the fortress. They that hate him that rebuketh in the gate, and they abhor him that speaketh uprightly. And who is that? That's the prophets. Okay? We rebuketh in the gate. This is the gate. What's a gate? It's an opening. It's a portal. It's a way to enter into somewhere. The prophets right now sent are a way to enter into the kingdom if you listen and take heed to their word, because Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi is speaking through these men. Okay? Every brother that you see rebuking and bringing out lessons and bringing out edification, right? But you hate when they rebuke and correct you and tell you to repent and turn back. What's so wrong with repenting and turning back and getting back with the Lord? What's so wrong with that? I don't see nothing wrong with that. All right? To better your life. You'll have a better life. Your dietary law, your diet will be better. Your health will be better. Sexuality will be better. You'll understand the proper way. You won't have women out here being bi, meaning two ways. Nobody's supposed to go two way, man. You're supposed to go one way. All right? A man with a woman with a man. It's no other way on this earth. That's how you reproduce. That's how you create babies. Don't you supposed to go forth and multiply? Right? So understanding will be back on this earth if you keep the laws, commandments, and statutes. This is why all nations will learn the laws, commandments, and statutes in the kingdom. Okay? Most definitely. And once again, if they don't, we refer back to Zechariah, the 14th chapter. The plague that they will get. All right? No rain. They get their ass thrown into the lake of fire, man. All right? They get destroyed on spot. And don't think we ain't going to have the power to destroy them on spot. All right? We will have control over the elements. We could reorganize your organs inside of your body. Make it where you can't breathe. And then give you air again. You don't want to play with Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi and his men. All right? Verse 11, for as much, therefore, as your treading is upon the poor, and you take from him burdens of wheat, ye have built houses of hewn stone, but ye shall not dwell in them. You have planted pleasant vineyards, but ye shall not drink wine of them. All these millionaires, billionaires, they got yachts, they got fabulous mansions, private islands, all this stuff you will not be able to enjoy. Your kids will not be able to enjoy. Your kids will not be able to. Your kids will be in slavery. You will too, and your kids. All right? And your wife. And your mother. All right? Whoever Yahawah wants to preserve. And regardless, if your mother passes right now, she gonna come back into slavery. Trust and believe that. That's your reward, you wicked ass Edomites, man. All right? And you heathen as well. So your generation, your house, which is your whole house, everybody that came out of your lineage, right? Your father's lineage, your grandfather's lineage, they will all go into captivity. Okay? And that's what needs to happen. Because look what you have done to the earth. You have destroyed the earth, polluted the earth, corrupted the earth, taught the earth wicked, strange women, meaning strange doctrines, strange understandings, where, man, you walk down the street and you see nothing but homelessness. Constantly. It's this homeless dude that over here, man, just all constantly walking and we should not, nobody should be homeless in America, man. This is supposed to be the richest, most powerful country in the world, but you have homelessness still. So this is the standard? This is the standard? No, it's not. Trust me. And I've been out the country and seen other countries, and it ain't no homelessness like that. It ain't poor like that. Other countries, they actually care for their citizens. Okay, some countries actually send their citizens to college for free and then set them up with an apartment, a place where they don't have to be struggling. They want their citizens to live and prosper. But America don't want nobody to prosper. Okay, this is a hell zone, man. All right, so you gotta really look at this place. And you people that want America to continue is because you never been nowhere else. You think America is the greatest. And that's because you fell into that new speech. New speech going into like political propaganda. All right? You literally believe that America is the greatest place on earth. Because you haven't seen the other lands. All right? Shalawam, the brother Matazaba, he could tell you Australia is a beautiful place. I loved it when I was there. Australia is a beautiful place. All right? Japan, beautiful. I've never feared for my life in Japan. Never feared no cops. The cops don't even have pew-pews over there. It's not no crime over there like that. All right? You go to these other lands and it ain't, it's better. It's a better, I'm still trying to figure out that word, man. Better freaking son of life. It's like better statue of life. I'll just say that. It's a better status or statue of life in other countries. America is the whore, man. She brings in everything, which means crime, which means more crime. Homelessness produces more crime. Inflation produces more crime. Less jobs produces more crime. All right? Check the comment board real quick, man. Micah 2 and 10, kind of good one. This Eve says she live in Georgia and they wouldn't throw them out for not being able to pay rent. Shoot. Are you taking questions? I will take questions at the end for about 5 minutes. All right. I get that Micah 2 and 10 real quick. But stop thinking that America is the greatest place on this earth, man. It's not. It's not. It's trash. Micah 2 and 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. Because it is polluted, it shall destroy you even with a sore destruction. So I want to get that word rest. And yeah, it may be simple, but you like for real.
Strong's H 4496. Menucha. Menucha.
Rest. Resting place. Resting place. Rest. Quietness. There's no quietness here. All right? It's straight grinding of the mill. Working. Constantly working. Constantly enduring. All right? You don't get to enjoy your family. You don't get to enjoy even your house. I have a house, but I work so damn much, 6 days out the week, sometimes 7. So do I get to enjoy this like that? No. You know what I'm saying? So when I do get to enjoy something, man, I make sure, shoot, I'm going to do what I want. Like that horse riding, that right there gives me joy in this wicked ass slavery place, man. So this is not our rest. We don't get to just sit back and relax and enjoy and all of that. But in the kingdom, when we have servants, we don't have to work. We'll be in a resting position. All right? How Esau is. Brothers, maybe I have corporations and businesses. All right? You'll have whatever it be. Brothers will run everything. You'll have an Israelite that's running Sam's Club or Walmart, but they'll run it in a righteous way. And it won't be no trash sold out of that place full of chemicals and wicked products. Okay? Everything will be run in righteousness, you know? And Jake ain't going to be wearing no suits. He going to be wearing robes, man. Decked out, gold. All type of pearls and stones that you've never seen before. Different colors that you've never envisioned before. All this stuff that you couldn't even fathom in your mind. Jake going to be coming through. Stones from different planets. Like when you get that, I got this from Neptar. Like what the fuck is Neptar? Like, you know what I'm saying? I need to take my chariot and go on over there. Like, it's going to be like that, though. Very exclusive. Okay? Jake ain't going to be trying to, everybody got the same Jordans on. No, Jake going to be different. Jake going to be in their rest. A beautiful kingdom, man. It's coming. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, 3711s. What? All right, let's keep going, man. Let's wrap it up. And matter of fact, I keep going because I like all this. 12, Amos 5 and 12. For I know your manifold transgressions and your mighty sins. They afflict the just and they take a bribe. And they turn aside the poor in the gate from their right. Hey, if you a criminal and you got money, you can bribe the judge and get out of anything. If you pay the right lawyer, he know how to manipulate the law and get out of anything. It's no justice here. Okay, you have a lot of innocent men in the courts, and you have a lot of wicked men that walk free. They did the crime, but they walk free. Okay? It's no justice here. If you have money, you got it. Look at Trump. What did he do? Right? But he got money. Right? He didn't serve no time. Okay? He got money. All right? Or if he did serve some time, it was like a day. I remember they had it on the news where he was going to jail. But it wasn't that long. This is what happens when you rich and powerful. Okay? Verse 13, therefore the prudent shall keep silence in that time, for it is an evil time. Now, what does that mean? You can precept that with Amos 8 and 11. The prudent. You can precept that with Ezekiel, the 3rd chapter. All right? The tongue shall cleave to the roof of our mouth. We going to shut up. Prudent means wise, understanding, knowledge. We going to be quiet. It ain't going to be no more preaching, teaching. It ain't going to be no more answering questions. That's why if you do got a question, stay to the end, man. You know, this right now is Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi giving mercy to people that seek him. Meaning his people, his remnant, his elect, his Israelites, all right, his children, his sons, okay? And his sons will go forth and teach their families. And if you are a woman and you have no, no head, then just listen. Hey, if I do take questions, you can ask a question most definitely, and that'll be that. Yahawah is trying to give mercy to those that seek him diligently. You have to be diligent. That word diligent is key. Keep that in your repertoire, to be diligent and actually meditate on it. Am I diligent? Do I really be studying? Am I applying the scriptures? You have to apply the scriptures, man. This is what brothers don't do a lot. We don't apply the scriptures. Speaking to myself first and foremost, man. We have to apply the scriptures more. All right, verse 14. Seek good and not evil, that you may live. And so Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, the power of hosts shall be with you as you have spoken. Hate the evil. So we supposed to hate. This is what you wacky-tacky Christians will never read. Hate the evil. Don't you hate sex trafficking? Don't you hate when somebody manipulates you in a contract or whatever? All right? Woe to them that declare unrighteous decrees. All right? Extra interest. Usury. That's usury. You paying on something and the interest is so damn high, you can't even make no payment on the principal. All right now, you just paying interest. That's how it is with a car or with a house. That first couple of months, you just be paying on the interest. You ain't even made no dent into the house or to the car. That's how Esau Edom sets up his system, his wicked system. How you going to rejoice in something like that? It's slavery, bro. All right? It's slavery at the end of the day. Hate the evil and love the good, and establish judgment in the gate. It may be that Yahawah power of hosts will be gracious unto the remnant of Joseph. And really all of Israel, understanding that. All right, so I'm gonna get more of this, and we're gonna end it up over here. Therefore, Yahawah, the power of hosts, Yahawah saith thus, wailing shall be in all the streets, and they shall say in all the highways, at last, and they shall call the husbandmen to mourning, and such as are skillful of lamentation to wailing. And in all vineyards shall be wailing, for I will pass through thee, saith Yahawah. So the grinding shall cease. Vineyards means places where you work. Corporations, plants, establishments. All right, your job site, that's a vineyard. You are going forth and producing, and getting chump change to do it. And that's in the law. That's in the curses. Deuteronomy 28 chapter. You will work in a vineyard and you won't be able to reap the benefits thereof. All right. Verse 17 again. And in all vineyards shall be wailing, for I will pass through thee, saith Yahawah. Woe, destruction, unto you that desire the day of Yahawah. To what end is it for you? The day of Yahawah is darkness and not light. For you brothers and sisters out there that you're not in the right mindset, and you like, oh yeah, I want the Lord to do this, but you're not right. All right. Now we desire the day of the Lord. Yes, indeed. We want it to come and pass. All right. We want it to come because we in the right mindset. We want this place to be destroyed. I saw this video. A brother had posted it about this Jake, man, talking about, yeah, I was talking to these Israelites, and it's like they want this place to be destroyed. Yes, we do. Why do you in the wrong spirit if you want this place to continue? You really got to examine yourself. But, through Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, that we ain't got that spirit of delusion on us where we look at it as a wrong thing for this place to be destroyed, right? When you really analyze and judge this place is wicked, far wicked than any other environment on this planet, man. You know what I'm saying? So it needs to be destroyed. If you can look at it, this is the source of so much wickedness on this planet. And you want it to continue? You know what I'm saying? Living in poverty has become a habit for Jake. They love it. They don't even, you know what I'm saying? They love it. You know, at the end of the day. So they get complacent living with roaches and rats. Okay? They get complacent. They get complacent with drama. All right? These type of issues. My daddy had baby mama drama, so I'm going to have no. You should grow up like, nah, I don't never want that to be me. I grew up without a father, so I don't never want that to be my kids. Never. I will never let that happen. You know, Lord willing, Yahawah, okay? I'm going to be there. Because I know how that felt, waiting on your daddy to come, and he never shows up. Like, damn, I thought he was coming. That shit hurt a child, man. You know what I'm saying? So you should grow up and you should do better. You should do better. And what teaches you to do better? Laws, commandments, and statutes, man. The Bible. All right? So at the end of the day, and Jake don't want to do better. Jake is complacent. Jake is caught up. And Jake want America continue. So the cycle can continue, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to check the comments real quick. Yeah, Jake don't want to let it go. Exactly. And that right there shows you that they deserve to go with this place. Because hand joining hand with the wicked, you should not go unpunished. So they will be destroyed with this with this place. Because you joining hand in hand with it. You like, what's his name? Dude on Django. Samuel L. Jackson's character. Alright, you joining hand in hand with this place. Alright, the brother Endure All said, the most wicked of all nations that's ever existed. That's why every inch of it is getting blown up. Kind of 200 missiles. 200 million missiles. Salakia, 200 million missiles. Kind of. Yeah, Stephen, but not no Stephen from the Bible. Or Stephen or whatever. Yeah, not that. You know what I'm saying? Kind. Alright, let's keep it going. Verse 18 again. Woe, destruction unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of Yahawah is darkness and not light. As if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him. You're not escaping. Those two animals, both of those animals will tear you up viciously. And a bear, understanding that a lion, yeah, they attack by the neck, you know, or they'll get you by the back. All right? Cats like to do that. Tigers, when they attack, they like to get your neck. Because if they get they mouth in your neck, you done. They just going to get in the neck and, right? You're done. Okay? So, they're going to do that. And then they're going to drain the blood out of that. And you're going to die. Okay? You're going to perish. Now, a bear will rip you to pieces. Rip you to shreds. They don't care. They ain't about that neck shit. They going whatever. Ripping limbs off. All of this. The best thing you can do is lay and play dead. If any brother saw the remnant, the Revenant, Salakia, right? And you saw how Leonardo DiCaprio got attacked by that bear. All you could do is play dead. You know what I'm saying? So understanding what Yahawah is emphasizing right here is like fleeing from a lion and a bear met him. You're leaving one very harsh situation to an even harder situation. Because a bear is more fiercer than a lion. A bear will destroy a lion. All right, it's a far bigger animal. It's a far bigger beast. Okay? As if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall and a serpent bit him. You tried to chill. You thought it was good. You went into your bunker and you was relaxing. And boom, we coming. All right? It's no escape. You didn't know that serpent was there because snakes, what do? They lie in wait. Hey, we supposed to be wise as serpents, harmless as doves. We are lying in wait. For you Israelites that want to rally up and get that malicious spirit, no, you're not being wise as serpents and harmless as doves. All right? We sit back. We go to work amongst the Edomites. We go to work amongst the heathen. We have to fit in. Romans 13, apply it. Matthew 5 and 25, apply it. Right? Agree with thine adversary. Okay? The powers that set over us is ordained by Yahawah. Okay? So you have to use that wisdom. Yeah, man, that's why I posted that boy Amawan first of all, he got that star. You know what I'm saying? And then he got he had the triple K hanging by a rope and on his live. And Yeah, we in that type of spirit, but I'm not about to post it up on here, man, looking like that. It's just unwise. Okay? That's like them guys that burnt the American flag. Come on, bro. That's not wise. Yeah, we feel it. Okay, we feel it in our gut. We feel it in our bones. Yeah, we want this place to burn. But you don't go and do that. You got to use wisdom. That's how you can tell them guys ain't under the right tutelage or elders, man. Because you don't have enough understanding not to do that. Right? And then you post it on the internet. And then you take it down because yeah, man. Yo, be careful in what you do because you don't want to bring any blame to the ministry and give them leeway to be like, see, these guys are exactly what we said they were. Terrorists. All right? Verse 19, as if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall and a serpent bit him. Shall not the day of Yahawah be darkness and not light, even very dark and no brightness in it? For you wacky-tacky Christian pastors that's preaching incorrect, and you Israelites that's preaching incorrectly, talking about no Jacob's trouble, talking about no tribulation, talking about no judgment. All right? You got to cut it out. I despise your feast days, and I will not smell in your solemn assemblies. What is IUIC about to do? What is it, the 25th, 26th? They doing Passover right now and Feast of Unleavened Bread. All right, a day late and a dollar short. So Yahawah don't care about that shit. You go ahead and do it, but he don't care about it. It's too late, man. If you want to keep the Pesach, you keep the second one. All right, when I learned about that, the brother Ariah, let me know about that. So you keep the second one. That's in the Numbers the 9th chapter. All right, and that's next month. If you missed the first Pesach, you don't just make up a time for your Pesach. Now, why are they doing that? Because they new moon. They think the new moon is the full moon, and they think the full moon is the new moon. That makes no sense to me. Okay, it makes no sense to any of us brothers, man. All right. At the end of the day, so it may be the 14th. I have to check, brother. I ain't gonna give you that answer right now. I'll post it on the Sabbath page if you follow it. I'll post that the second Pesach is up. I just have to do the calculations. All right. So once again, Yahawah hates and despises your feast days and will not smell in your solemn assemblies. He's not coming to Christmas. He's not coming to Thanksgiving. He's not coming to 4th of July. Whatever type of things that that's not in the scriptures. So you holding these things in vain. You are holding these things in vain, doing the feast days improperly, doing the Shabbat Friday to Saturday always. That's improperly. All right, it changes. Now, it's funny because the Shabbat is about to be on Friday to Saturday, all right, coming up. And then the other camp's going to be like, bro, it'll be hilarious if they be like, oh, y'all guys finally came around Friday to Saturday. No, the moon cycles just happened to fall on Friday to Saturday, okay? We didn't come around, all right? But they going to probably say some dumb shit like that. But, hey, all of Israel will be keeping the Shabbat on the correct day. And they keeping it on the correct day on accident. Verse 22. Though ye offer me burnt offerings and your meat offerings, I will not accept them, neither will I regard the peace offerings of your fat beasts. Take thou away from me the noise of thy songs, for I will not hear the melodies of thy vows. This music. You doing music at the Passover and shit? Like, bro, it's a solemn feast. It's a solemn event. It's supposed to be private. All right? This is not that. All right? Music in general, man. Some of us make music. Like myself, make music. That's not the forefront. That's not the main thing. That never be the main thing. All right? I guarantee you, if I make one song, I probably done made 20 lessons compared to that one song. That's not the main thing because that's not going to save our brothers and sisters. That's more so of a pleasure thing, So you got to understand that these melodies, Yahawah's not indulging in that. Hey, if you love music, you have a chance to make music in the kingdom, all right? And it's going to be far greater music than what you're making now. Understanding that. A lot of this shit is just bullshit, man. Okay? Everything, man. But King David did play the harp back in the day, so we understand that the vibration of the music is powerful. So that right there, keep in mind as well. because a lot of this stuff is BS. You got to be very careful with what you listen to. Keep thy eye single, right? Be very careful, because I have a bachelor's degree in audio engineering. So I understand frequencies and how they affect the body. Music actually affects the waters in your body. Okay? The waters. We all have water. 75% water. So a 808, that can literally put you in a trance. Okay? That's why Travis Scott and Kanye West, they heavy on the 808s in their music, because it's literally making their audience zombies. But hey, if you never looked into that, because music is, in a sense, when they use it like that, they're warlocks. They're using it to cast spells on their people. And that's actually another lesson for another time, because I have to go deeper into that. But this music is very, they can use it in that way. Put you in a trance. Trust and believe that. All right, I'll get them for you. 1 Corinthians 1:21. And we about to wrap up. I'm just get to the end of Amos, the 5th chapter. And then I'll take questions. 1 Corinthians 1:21. For after that, in the wisdom of power, the world by wisdom knew not power. It pleased power by the foolishness of preaching to save them that believe. Hitting the corners, hitting the highways and byways, getting on live, producing lessons. It may be many people that come in this live that think we fools. Well, let them think that. They don't understand the scriptures. The scriptures say it right there about the foolishness of preaching. That's how we getting it. That's how we supposed to come. All right? It don't say about the foolishness of producing music, about the foolishness of selling merchandise, about the foolishness of selling Hebrew names, selling Hebrew prayers, right? No, it doesn't say that. All right? Preaching is the way. This is a part of the ministry. Okay? Ephesians 4:11. So it's a certain order that you have to come up. If you're coming up a different way, you are what? A thief and a robber. And he gave some apostles and some prophets and some evangelists and some pastors and teachers. And all those will really be prophets, because they all gonna have the spirit of prophecy. An apostle, an evangelist, a pastor, a teacher. They gonna teach the spirit of prophecy. That Revelations 19:10. So now these are the men. These are, Lord willing, they be of the 144,000. If Yahawah raised them up, they gonna be that. All right, so let's wrap it up, man. All right, where was we at? 23. We read. Let's get 24. But let judgment run down as waters, and righteousness as a mighty stream. All right. So what is judgment? Once again, when Yahawah is judging, he's taking that mercy away and he's judging you, man. Okay. We will be what? Exempt from judgment in a sense, because we repented and converted and our sins got blotted away. So that full judgment that we were supposed to feel for everything that we did in the world and our past lives, that right there will be took away. Now we may still have to be martyred or thrown into prison houses, things of that nature. But the way that we was living, we not going to be punished for that. Right? And that is mercy. That's a blessing. Because, bro, I'm sure all of us brothers did some type of sin that every sin actually demands death at the end of the day, because the wages of sin are death. But we might have actually committed a sin that would have commanded us to be stoned. All right? Thinking about that. Maybe adultery. Maybe something, you got brothers that probably used to take dudes' girls. Stuff like that. Like whatever it be. You never know what brothers' past lives, how they used to live. You know what I'm saying? So, shoot. So, it's very important, man, that we repent and be converted. All right? Verse 25. Have ye offered unto me sacrifices and offerings in the wilderness 40 years, O house of Yasharahla? But ye have borne the tabernacle of your Moloch. What's that Christmas, man? And Chiam, your images, the star of your power, which ye made to yourselves. Therefore will I cause you to go into captivity beyond Damascus, saith Yahawah, whose name is the power of hosts. At the end of the day. So, understanding the day of the Lord is a dark day. It's a very dark day. All right? It's not roses. It's not peace. It's not kumbaya, my Lord. No, it's none of that. Okay? You have to come and present yourself the correct way. in the right way. If you say you're a Hebrew Israelite, well, learn what that's about. Learn the customs, learn the cultures. Dreads was never a part of ours, right? That's why I was man, that live we was in yesterday. Shalawam to the brother Abaniah. But that dude, Jack Trades, I rebuked that dude long time ago. He just don't remember me. That's why. And he gonna come and say, yeah, the 2 admonitions. I'm like, nigga, I gave you 2 admonitions. And then I just, like, this dude, because he's still wearing them dreads. But it's, hey, if brothers can't get it, they don't get it. They never gonna be diligent in research, you know? And you're supposed to be a teacher. But, hey, you got to be diligent. As a student, too, what we say, trust, but verify. Go into it and research. Don't just be no yes man out here, okay? Don't just be no yes man. Every brother on this panel, you know, should be studied, should be strong, should be sharp in the scriptures. I don't want to fight with you if you're not sharp with your sword. You know what I'm saying? We going to war, bro. We going to war. And what, you been carrying water the whole time. You ain't never picked up a sword and learned how to fight. You ain't got no shield. You ain't ready for battle. I'm not going to fight beside you. Hey, you go down there. I'm going to be over here with these brothers because they proven warriors, right? So every brother should be strong with that sword. Hey, we going out. We going to be like the 300. All right? Hey, you put your shield right here. I put my shield right here. He put his shield right there. Ain't no arrow going to get through. That's how the brotherhood is supposed to be. We the house of David, not the house of Saul. All right? David had what? 37 mighty men? Okay? All those brothers could get down. Nobody could get at those brothers. Nobody. All right? That's how it's supposed to be. Every brother's supposed to be strong and sharp and with it. And if brothers go off, we correct one another. You know, we don't sit back and hold grudges or nothing like that. If a brother offends you, you correct a brother, man. On the spot. Hey, bro, you know, I think you went off on that. Boom. And I know, shoot, the brother Abaniah correct me all the time. If I go off on something, he'd say it in the comments. And I appreciate that. We need that. This type of stuff. I always help certain brothers, man. Shalawam to the brother Yahawah. I always help that brother. And he said it in his live the other day. Because I always help that brother. You know what I'm saying? And the brother Yanasha coming up. Like, and because we get that same stuff from the elders that over us. In all different type of ways. You know what I'm saying? And you should. If you watching videos and a video cuts you, that's good. Take that and fix whatever part. Because it's true. That's Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi speaking. He's speaking through the body. He's speaking through his men. It ain't never personal. It ain't never that. It's Yahawah trying to get his men right so we can get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, with that being said, I'll take 2 minutes for questions. Because I saw somebody had a question if they stayed. But if not, no questions, then we'll get up out of here. Man. Kakama, I'm telling you, I'm going to take your moderator privileges away. How many times? You know what? Next lesson going to be Jew, no Greek. We going to do into that. Since you always want to say that shit. Jew nor Greek. I'm like, they don't understand. In that time period, for Christians that use that, they think it was only Jews and Greeks on the earth at that point in time. It was many different nations, right? Many different nations, man. Like, what are they talking about? Jew nor Greek. It was just Jews and Greeks. It be these, like they mindset be, like, really minuscule. It be really small. But it's because they brainwashed in a bad way. We brainwashed in a good way, right? Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. We on that right path. And we supposed to be. Elder Apostle Gabar says that, right? You should be brainwashed in this thing. All right? That's how you endure as a soldier. When I was in the military, what did they do to us in boot camp? They literally, in a way, brainwashed us. Had us studying this. We had to learn these. We had to learn this thing. You got like the 12. It's like these 12 type of commandments that you have to learn. We had to learn that and memorize it off rip. Couldn't use the paper. And then they would come and put us at attention and we had to recite them all. And if you didn't know them, you had to do push-ups. So you would get to know them. You would study those things all the time, right? This is how brothers should be with the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? I look at the effort that I put into the military, and I'm like, I gotta go 10 times harder with the scriptures. I got to. I put that effort into Esau's military. This is Yahawah Bahasham, Yahawashi's military. His army. Right? You can't go and work your ass off at the job and then give less effort to Yahawah Bahasham, Yahawashi. No, you should give more effort to your true salvation. That job is just temporary, man. I get this from the brother Hosea 12:10. I have also spoken by the prophets and have multiplied visions and used similitudes by the ministry of the prophets. Khan, man. I stumbled upon that scripture yesterday in the Elder Michael Halalyam. Khan, that's a beautiful one because he always spoke, by his prophets. That's how he speaks. Amos 3:7, right? So it has never changed. He ain't changing. Yahawah not about to come down here and stand in front of you and talk to you, man. All right, for you, I spoke to God last night. What he sound like? He sound like, shut up. All right, Hebrews 1:1. God, power, who at sundry times and in diverse manners spake in time past unto the fathers by the prophets. So that's how he speaks. Okay? That's how he speaks. You have to water up. All right. I don't see no questions, man. So, hey, with that being said, hey, CS, man, what's up, bro? Shalawam. Good to see you in here, man. Good to see you in here. All right, so with that being said, man, I'm about to wrap up. No questions, no questions. Shalawam to all the brothers and sincere sisters listening in the background, maintaining yourself. All right. Got nothing else. Hey, man, hope somebody go live while I'm at work. And not no bullshit ass live. Where Yasharahla at when you need them? Dang, I be at work bored sometimes. Like, yo, somebody go live, man. But all right. Kind, yeah. Oh, shit, Abinai, man, you ain't no moderator. Hold up. I got you, bro. I mean, so with that being said, facing the east towards Jerusalem, all praises be to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of the great millstone that rule well and teach well and sincerely taught us his truth. Shalawam to the Lord's hopeful elect. This lesson was brought to you by the spirit and power of Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rakakadash. I hope it was edifying to the flock, to the hopeful elect, those that are sincere with the right intentions, really seeking and being diligent towards Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, keeping the laws, commandments, and statutes to the best of their ability, not being over righteous, not doing too much, but doing what they're supposed to do, trying to be perfect, blameless men in the eyes of Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. As always, Kwam Yasharahla, Abba Ball to this wicked kingdom. And we pray this bitch fall. We pray it fall very soon, man. Shalawam.